The cat's out of the bag. Sir Keir Starmer, the man who could well be our next Prime Minister, is looking to do a deal with the EU on illegal migrants. This could see us taking a quota of people arriving in the European Union. He says that this may well open the door, if you'll excuse the pun when it comes to our borders, to a returns agreement with the EU on channel migrants. Well, he also says that he dropped the Rwanda plan. Right. Well, this might mean that we see fewer people crossing the channel. I doubt it, by the way. But it would almost definitely mean taking more people overall. The fatal flaw with Labour's plan is that because the UK has such a high population, largely due to mass immigration anyway, our quota from the EU would almost definitely be higher. So we could end up having to accept between 100,000 and about 182,000 people every single year, reportedly. Now, our already crowded little island would be packed to the rafters even more. Just look at the latest from Italy. And bear in mind that this may well all be coming our way. The island of Lampedusa received around 8,000, mostly African migrants, mostly young men, in the last couple of days. 8,000. These people arrived in something resembling an old-fashioned armada. They were all gathered for processing and they kicked off. There was a fight between them and the border officials. And then, on top of all of that as well, we can see here some footage of one of those people washing their genitals in a public fountain, which is... that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, OK. Well, now imagine about 180,000 people being picked up from Lampedusa and other parts of Europe and plonked in the UK. Do you think that's OK? I certainly don't. Now, look, people might say, well, I let them work. Really? Do a load of those people look like highly skilled doctors, people who would be a net benefit to our country's economy? I'm not sure about that. Now, where are they going to live? And this is the vitally important thing for me. Where are they going to live? We do not have the housing, OK? We do not have the housing. And later on in this show, I'm doing an exclusive from Ealing, which demonstrates just that, the conditions that we are forcing British citizens and legal migrants to live in. It would also end up being another step towards rejoining the European Union, ever closer ties to Europe. What evidence is there to say that this would actually stop the Channel migrant crisis? We would end up, quite possibly, with the worst of both worlds. What this is, in my view, is a capitulation from a man leading a party that I am convinced will eventually come out in favour of an amnesty on illegal migrants, or something very much like it anyway, that does not ideologically oppose open borders and would be quite happy to see us back in the European Union. How on earth could Labour be trusted not to sell Britain, our culture, our way of life, our people, our society, completely down the river? What is happening in the Channel right now is bad. The Tories haven't got a handle on it and it's a shocker. There's no doubt about that. But the solution is not some kind of quota system with the EU that will see vast swathes of the world know that they are guaranteed a place in Britain if they make it to the EU illegally. What about the people we already have here? If Starmer goes ahead with this, I think it will be a gift to the Tories. How could you vote for that?